Have you ever felt this? You're just walking a short loop around the house or from your parked car to the grocery store entrance, and suddenly your legs start to ache. Your calves feel tight, your knees feel heavy, and you wonder, maybe it's just old age. But age might not be the only reason. Your body is trying to send you a message that the muscles in your legs are hungry for energy, lacking the nutrients they need to recover and function properly. Instead of assuming this is just what happens when you get older, you can try something different, something gentler, simpler, and far more natural than medications or ignoring the pain. Today, I'll share clinically researched foods that can help restore muscle strength, improve blood flow, reduce soreness, and support your legs in feeling stronger each day, even if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. These aren't gimmicks or miracle cures, just real everyday foods that are easy to find and may already be in your kitchen. If you've ever felt like your legs give out too soon, don't click away just yet. And if this sounds like your story, please tap like or subscribe, not just to stay updated, but to help YouTube send this video to someone else who might really need it. Let's get started. Number one, beets. Boosting circulation for stronger legs. Have you ever noticed your legs getting tired faster than they used to, even after just a short walk? Maybe your calves feel heavy, or sometimes they cramp when you're climbing stairs. Many people assume it's just aging. But the truth is, as we get older, our blood vessels lose elasticity, making it harder to deliver oxygen and nutrients to our muscles, especially in the legs. When muscles don't get enough oxygen-rich blood, they fatigue faster, recover slower, and you feel like your legs are giving out before you're ready to stop. The solution, the deep red root vegetable you may already know, beets. Beets are naturally high in nitrates. Once inside the body, nitrates convert to nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels and boosts blood flow and oxygen delivery to muscles. This is exactly the kind of living fuel your legs need with every step. A study from the Wake Forest University published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that beet juice increased oxygen delivery to muscles by up to 20%, even in older adults who don't exercise regularly. But that's not all. Beets are also rich in anti-inflammatory compounds like betanin, which help calm chronic low-grade inflammation in blood vessel walls, a common issue that worsens circulation with age. Beets may also slightly lower blood pressure, offering added protection for your heart vessels and brain. I still remember the story of John, 71, a retired mailman who used to walk miles every day. After retiring, he noticed his legs felt sore after just a few minutes in the park. His daughter, a natural food enthusiast, gave him a bottle of organic beet juice. Within just 10 days of drinking it every morning, he told me, "I can walk longer now. My legs feel light like the wind. It's as if there's a new flow moving through my body." You don't need to do anything complicated. You can enjoy beets by drinking a small glass of fresh beet juice daily, roasting them with olive oil, grating into a salad, or blending into a smoothie with apple and ginger. A quick note: if you're on blood pressure medication, have kidney issues, or follow a restricted diet, talk to your doctor before using beets regularly. Their blood pressure lowering effect may mildly interact with certain medications. But if your body is sending signals through tired, aching legs, this could be one of the safest, most natural ways to respond. You can try it this week. 1 small glass of beet juice each morning. Then after 3 days, pay attention to how your calves, knees, and walking feel. If your legs feel lighter or less sore after walking, come back and share in the comments. Because sometimes the smallest change is the first step to a more active life. Number 2, salmon, the anti-inflammatory ally for stronger legs. Have you ever noticed slight swelling in your knees after a walk, or a dull ache in your calves when going up and down stairs, even if you didn't overdo it? The pain might not be sharp, but it keeps coming back enough to make you hesitate before stepping outside. For many people over 50, the hidden culprit is chronic low-grade inflammation in the muscles and joints. This type of inflammation doesn't always show up with redness or heat. Instead, it hides behind soreness, slower recovery, and that heavy, sluggish feeling after activity. The good news is there's a food that's not only rich in nutrients, but also a powerful, natural, anti-inflammatory salmon. Unlike red meat, which is high in saturated fats that can increase inflammation, salmon delivers high-quality protein and a rich supply of omega-3 fatty acids. Specifically, EPA and DHA, two compounds shown to reduce the production of inflammatory cytokines, speed up muscle recovery, improve joint flexibility. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consistently consumed omega-3s experienced less pain and faster recovery after physical activity compared to those who didn't. After 50, our bodies start to lose the ability to efficiently synthesize muscle protein and manage inflammation. That's why intentionally fueling with anti-inflammatory fats becomes so important, especially if you want your legs to stay flexible, strong, and pain-free after a simple walk. Martha, 69, is a great example. She used to decline family walks, afraid of slowing everyone down because of joint pain. But after her doctor suggested replacing red meat with salmon 2-3 times a week, she gave it a try. First roasting it simply, then experimenting with canned salmon and salads. And just 3 weeks later, she said something that made everyone smile. "I was walking so fast, my granddaughter asked, 'Grandma, what are you drinking to be that strong?'" Beyond reducing inflammation, salmon is also a natural source of vitamin D, which helps increase bone density, reduce fall risk, and support total body strength. If you're not used to eating fish or concerned about the taste, try these simple options. Canned salmon mashed into fish cakes or tossed in a salad. Steamed salmon with lemon juice and fresh herbs. Ask your doctor about omega-3 supplements from fish oil or algae for plant-based diets. Ideal amount: just 2-3 servings of salmon per week, or about 150-200 grams, is enough to start noticing a difference. A small note: if you have seafood allergies or are taking blood thinners, talk to your doctor before adding fish or omega-3 capsules to your diet. And if you're wondering where to start this week. Swap one red meat meal for salmon. A small change, but it might bring a big shift, letting your legs move more freely, recover more quickly, and simply feel better. Because sometimes what you need isn't pain medication, it's the right meal, so your joints and muscles can heal the way nature intended. Number 3, spinach, the silent stabilizer for stronger legs. Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt unsteady on your feet, or been walking when your calves suddenly tightened up like they wanted to cramp? You might think this is just normal for my age, but sometimes those signs come from something much simpler. Your muscles are missing key nutrients. After age 60, your body gradually loses its ability to absorb minerals efficiently, while common medications like diuretics or even just sweating can cause you to lose magnesium, potassium, or iron each day. When you're low on these nutrients, you may start to notice prolonged muscle fatigue, frequent cramps, poor balance, slow recovery after movement, and the solution might already be in your fridge: spinach. Spinach is a natural mineral bank packed with magnesium, helps muscles relax after contraction, and prevents cramping. Potassium balances electrolytes and supports nerve-to-muscle signals. Iron carries oxygen to muscles and fights fatigue. Natural nitrates boost circulation to your legs. A study published by the American Geriatric Society found that older adults with stable magnesium levels had a significantly lower risk of falls, improved lower body strength, and better balance crucial benefits as reflexes and muscle mass decline with age. I once met Walter, 73, a retired mechanic who used to be strong and sturdy, but now struggled just to walk around his backyard. Each morning his legs felt stiff, his calves cramped without warning, and sometimes he had to brace himself against a wall just to keep his balance. After a physical therapist recommended a simple change, he started adding a handful of spinach to breakfast, sometimes sautéed with eggs, sometimes blended into a smoothie with banana. 2 weeks later, the cramps were gone. A month later, he was walking every morning confidently and on his own. I never thought a handful of green leaves could help me stand tall again, he told me with a quiet smile. Spinach is also incredibly easy to use. Saute with garlic and olive oil, beach oil. Add to soups or stews. Mix into scrambled eggs or omelets. Blend into smoothies with banana, apple, or pineapple. Use frozen spinach. It still works. Just check sodium levels if you're watching blood pressure. Pro tip: to boost iron absorption from spinach, pair it with foods rich in vitamin C, like a squeeze of lemon or a few slices of red bell pepper or tomato. A gentle note: if you've had kidney stones or follow a low oxalate diet, speak with your doctor before eating spinach daily. It's relatively high in oxalates. And if you're looking for a small action to help you regain the balance and control, try this tomorrow morning. Add 1 handful of spinach to your breakfast. It may not change everything overnight, but after a week you might notice less fatigue, fewer cramps, and better footing. Because keeping your legs steady doesn't just help you go farther, it helps you live independently, confidently, and without needing someone's hand every time you stand. Sometimes a single green leaf can be the quiet but powerful companion your body's been waiting for. Number 4, bananas. The most misunderstood superfood for your legs. Most of us believe that bananas are a healthy choice, soft, mildly sweet, full of nutrients, practically the perfect food for older adults. But sometimes the most familiar foods are also the most misunderstood. The truth is, eating bananas the wrong way can actually make your legs feel more tired, more prone to cramping, and even lead to energy crashes. Especially if you're over 50, take blood pressure or diuretic medications, or are dealing with blood sugar issues. Bananas are rich in potassium, a key mineral for muscle contraction, steady heartbeat, and electrolyte balance. But potassium doesn't work effectively without magnesium, a mineral that helps activate nerve muscle responses and maintains cellular energy. Think of it this way: eating a banana without magnesium is like having a full tank of gas, but no engine to run the car. The result: you might still feel muscle fatigue, cramps, or low stamina after light activity, even though you think you're eating a healthy food. There's more. Bananas have a relatively high glycemic index (GI). If you eat one on an empty stomach or eat a very ripe banana by itself, it can cause a rapid insulin spike followed by a sharp energy dip. This explains why some people feel more tired, less focused, or physically sluggish after eating a banana. A study published in the American Journal of Physiology highlighted that combining potassium-rich foods with magnesium and protein helps reduce cramping, improve muscle contraction, and enhance recovery after activity. I remember Grace, 67, who suffered from nighttime leg cramps. She used to eat a banana in the evening, hoping it would help, but nothing changed. Then, after a nutritionist suggested pairing her banana with almond butter and a sprinkle of cinnamon, things shifted. Within 2 weeks, she was sleeping more deeply and waking up without cramps. I thought I was doing it right, she said. But it turns out a banana needs a partner to unlock its full power. The good news is, when eaten the right way, bananas are an excellent muscle recovery food. They provide potassium for smooth muscle contractions, help reduce cramps, especially after light activity, offer quick energy without needing caffeine, How to eat bananas the right way for muscle support. Banana plus plain Greek yogurt. Protein plus probiotics. Banana plus one-on-one TBSP almond butter or peanut butter. Magnesium plus healthy fat. Banana plus roasted almonds plus cinnamon. Gentle anti-inflammatory effects plus stable blood sugar. A few notes to keep in mind. If you're on diuretics or blood pressure meds, you may be losing magnesium and potassium through urine. In that case, eating a banana without the right pairings might make you feel more drained. If you have diabetes or pre-diabetes, eat bananas with protein or fat to slow sugar absorption. Tip for choosing bananas that are better for your muscles. Avoid overripe bananas with black spots. Choose yellow bananas that are ripe but not too sweet. They help keep your blood sugar more stable. Try this simple change tonight, a banana with almond butter before bed. Then tomorrow morning, listen to your legs. You might just find no cramps and wake up with a lighter, steadier energy. Because sometimes the difference between pain and ease is simply how you eat a banana. Number 5, chia seeds. Tiny seeds. Big benefits for your legs. Do your legs ever feel sore or heavy after a walk? Even just a few laps around the house? You've rested, had a full night's sleep, and yet that tired, heavy feeling in your legs just doesn't go away. It's very possible that it's not from overexertion, but from silent, low-grade inflammation and a lack of key nutrients your muscles need to recover. After age 50, the body slows down in producing muscle protein and managing post-activity inflammation. If you're missing natural anti-inflammatory nutrients in support of his proteins, aches and fatigue become a repeating cycle. Surprisingly, one of the most effective and overlooked foods for tired legs is a tiny little seed, chia seeds, often seen as just a trendy topping, but with real benefits for aging muscles. Chia seeds are one of the few plant-based foods that are both rich in protein and provide natural omega-3s, making them ideal for muscle recovery, especially for those who experience soreness even after light activity. Chia seeds contain plant-based omega-3 ALA, helps reduce muscle inflammation. Plant protein supports tissue repair and regeneration. Soluble fiber stabilizes energy levels and helps prevent blood sugar dips that lead to muscle fatigue. While the omega-3s in chia ALA aren't as potent as the EPA DHA found in salmon, ALA still provides real benefits, especially for those who don't eat fish often or follow a more plant-based diet. Muscle inflammation isn't always obvious. It often shows up as persistent soreness or longer recovery time after walking. Adding plant-based omega-3s to your diet is a gentle, sustainable way to reduce that inflammation from the inside out. How to use chia seeds is simple. Soak in water for 15 minutes to form a gel and stir into oatmeal or yogurt. Blend directly into your morning smoothie. Sprinkle over salads, warm cereals or grain bowls. Combine with banana and almond milk, anti-inflammatory and energy stabilizing. A tip: chia seeds are high in fiber, so if you're new to them, start with 1/2 tablespoon per day, then gradually increase to 1 tablespoon. Be sure to drink enough water to avoid bloating. Try this tomorrow morning. Add a spoonful of chia seeds to your smoothie or bowl of oats. Then pay attention to how your legs respond after a few days of walking. You may notice less soreness, quicker recovery, legs that simply feel lighter. Because sometimes what helps you stand steadier and walk farther starts with something very, very small. Your legs aren't getting weaker because of age. They're just waiting for the right support at the right time. We've just explored 5 simple, accessible foods with remarkable power to help improve circulation, reduce inflammation, repair muscle, and sustain energy for every step. Beets to boost blood flow, salmon to fight inflammation and support muscle recovery, spinach to replenish minerals and improve balance, bananas when eaten correctly to support muscle performance, chia seeds, small but mighty allies against post-walk soreness. You don't have to change your whole life. Just start with breakfast, a smoothie with chia seeds, a piece of salmon instead of red meat, a handful of greens in your scrambled eggs. Thank you for watching and taking time for your health. If you found this video helpful, please click like so YouTube can recommend it to others who may also be looking for solutions for their legs. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next helpful tips. We look forward to walking alongside you every step of the way toward a stronger, steadier, more confident you.